Hello Joystick Warriors, I'm Lucy Collett, which means it's our weekly games, news and reviews roundup. It's Girl Got Game O'Clock. This week we've got a preview special, having a crafty look at two enormously anticipated games that'll be dropping into our laps over the next few months. First up is possibly the most keenly anticipated game right now, Square Enix's Tomb Raider reboot. Last week we sat in a darkened room on a comfy chair with some sugar-filled treats and played through the first few hours. And the quick version? Young Lara is shipwrecked, kidnapped by hairy cannibals, escapes, finds a bow, learns to hunt, jumps around a bit, kills some toothy wolves, meets her chums, gets kidnapped again, but this time by mercenaries, jumps around a bit, escapes, kills some folks, finds a radio antenna and turns it on. Phew! But it's the in-betweeny bits that are fun. This is an origin story, so we see an injured and vulnerable Lara being forced to learn to survive. She tracks down deer, which she hunts with a bow. She makes camp where she can upgrade her skills and weapons, and she only kills when it's necessary, which leads up artfully to taking her first human life, which is handled in a sensible and adult fashion. But this, of course, opens up the floodgates, and bodies soon start piling up, as Lara adds pistols, shotguns and machine guns to her arsenal. Plus, graphically, it's better looking than, well, me in an Aston Martin drinking a Stella. Alongside your usual puzzle-solving, jumping, swinging and ziplining, this is shaping up to be the best Lara Croft game ever, so we cannot wait until March 5th when it hits Xboxes and PlayStations. And right at the other end of the spectrum is Activision's shiny new Deadpool game. A wacky, silly superhero hack and slasher. It's the first video game starring Marvel's hooded psychotic mercenary, Deadpool. A disfigured mutant with Wolverine's powers of regeneration. He's a martial arts master, weapons expert, crack shot and utterly, undeniably, duck-quackingly bonkers. Which looks like it will make for a terrific game, as it layers on lashings of frantic, ultra-violent action with wacky wisecracks, boob-obsessed cutscenes and twisted levels of pure hallucination. And of course, killing legions of henchmen with swords, guns, gags and extreme prejudice. Sit tight, it will drop later this year. We don't know for definite, but there's a chance Sony will reveal their hardware even earlier than E3 at the Game Developers Conference at the end of March. If that's the case, we could even see some of the next-gen games at E3. So come on Sony, we can't wait any longer. Are you trying to get me in trouble? Fans of each will fight their corner. Tekken and Mortal Kombat are great for the more casual gamer, while Street Fighter is one for the purists. Hadouken! There is literally no news about this yet, but it's going to be Modern Warfare 4, and it's going to be a big ballsy blockbuster, make no mistake about that. Again, details are thin on the ground, but it's sure going to have a huge hard drive to cope with downloads, while Blu-ray is the only medium with enough memory to handle next-gen file sizes. So it's a nailed-on cert that it will. And that's it for another Girl Got Game. Next week we're reviewing an RPG from Japan. Get us. So don't miss it, or me, Lucy Collett, and I'll see you next week. Bye!